Did you know the last soda you drank originally started out as a medicine? That's right, soda wasn't always the drink that we know of today. So let's go into the origins and see how it followed through history, and let's learn about soda. Alright, so what is soda? Soda really is a carbonated beverage, which means you take CO2, put it in water to make it bubbly, and then infuse it with another ingredient, syrup or sugar or other ingredients later on to make it taste really good. But, like I said before, soda actually started out as a medicine. This bubbly water really started out to soothe stomach aches. You can think of today, people still drink Sprite to soothe their stomach when they have a stomach ache, right? So this was the same idea, hundreds of years ago. But this didn't stay this way, obviously. Soda has grown into a ginormous industry where people enjoy syrups combined with this fizzy water. It makes it taste really, really good. So let's go into the origins and how we got here, right? So soda really started off in the 1760s with an English scientist named Joseph Priestley. And he discovered how to infuse CO2 with water. So this gives us our traditional bubbly water, right? So we see this in seltzers, we see this in sodas, but this is where it really started. And like I said before, this bubbly water was originally used as a medicine for stomach aches. That was the most important use. It was really the only use until around the 1800s when inventors started experimenting with different flavors. So when you have things like root beer or ginger ale, it came from traditional flavors back in the 1800s. And these were a little bit different than today in the fact that it was mostly handcrafted, right? So if you've ever seen the videos of people in like the really old styled restaurants where they take the syrup and they just pump it right into the CO2 water and start right there. That's what you can imagine. People were hand stirring the syrup into the CO2 water. The next big step was the invention of the soda siphon, which means that people could carbonate their own water at home, making people grow accustomed to this fizzy water and wanting it more, which led to the giant explosion of interest in soda. The next step that we took was the invention of bottling. So bottling meant that we can now, make large quantities of the soda, ship it to anywhere in the world, and it would stay fresh and it would stay tasting good, and anyone could have it and you could bring it anywhere. This was ginormous in transforming the culture of soda. Before maybe you go to a restaurant and you'd have it. Now you could just have it any day of the week. You can go to the store and pick one up. It was super, super easy. Next came the big soda brands. So when soda begins to get bottled, it becomes immensely popular. And we kind of give rise to Coca-Cola and Pepsi. These two giants defined the soda industry, both in sales and in culture. They both became big, big parts of American culture, and you see them everywhere in movies, TV shows, radio. And it really showed fun. That was the main emotion they were giving off. Soda was equated with fun. Like, okay, I'm going to go somewhere, I'm going to have a soda. But today, soda is really evolving once again. Similar to the candy episode from the other day, people are moving towards a sugar-free, healthier, in a sense, way of consuming soda. Nowadays, we see 0 calories, 0 sugar, and the people are willing to pay a little bit more. It's no longer this same want of something just because it tastes good. People want a little more from it and are willing to sacrifice a little bit to get that. So we really started off as a medicine, became extremely popular with the infusion of sugar or syrup, and then giant soda brands came about, made soda immensely popular, and now we're really at the point of making it a little bit healthier and branching out from the current brands. But thank you guys for watching. Comment down below what your favorite soda is, and don't forget to like and subscribe.